Welcome to Park and Post. Today, I will be talking about a particularly insidious type of airport con, the traveler assistance scam. As if arriving in a new destination wasn't stressful enough, these crafty criminals are lurking, ready to pounce on exhausted, disoriented tourists. Whether they're posing as official airport staff or friendly local residents, their goal is the same: to steal your money, valuables, or even your safety. But don't worry, I'm here to arm you with the knowledge to spot these schemes from a mile away. In this video, I'm going to share several foolproof tips that will help you avoid becoming the next victim of a traveler assistance con. By the end, you'll know exactly how to protect yourself and start your vacation off on the right foot. Let's dive in. Don't forget to join our free newsletter and become a friend of Park and Post. By signing up, you'll receive exclusive offers and updates. Click the link below to join our newsletter and start enjoying the benefits today. The first and most important rule is to be extremely wary of anyone who approaches you unsolicited, even if they seem official or friendly. Unless you've specifically requested assistance, you should politely decline any offers of help. Common traveler assistance con involves scammers posing as friendly, knowledgeable locals. As you stand bewildered, studying a map or guidebook, a well-dressed individual may approach you and offer unsolicited help. They may claim to be a hotel employee, tour guide, or simply a concerned citizen who wants to assist a tourist in need. With a disarming smile and an air of helpfulness, these con artists will likely try to steer you away from the main terminal, offering to call you a taxi, book a tour, or direct you to a better hotel or restaurant. Of course, the true purpose is to lure you to a location they control, where you can be robbed, assaulted, or swindled out of your money. They may even try to sell you counterfeit tickets, memberships, or other bogus products and services. The beauty of this scam is that the criminal appears to be a kind, trustworthy local rather than an obvious predator. This veneer of trustworthiness makes it all the more difficult to be on guard and recognize the danger. If someone does claim to be an airport employee or concierge, don't just take their word for it. Ask to see their identification badge or uniform. Legitimate staff should have proper credentials clearly visible. One of the most common traveler assistance scams involves imposters posing as official airport staff. As you make your way through the terminal, you may be approached by a person wearing a uniform or badge, claiming to be a concierge, greeter, or information officer. These con artists will often target tourists who appear lost, confused, or in need of directions. They may offer to help you find your transportation, check in at your hotel, or even claim there's been an issue with your booking that requires their assistance to resolve. Of course, their true intention is to lure you away from the safety of the airport and into a more isolated location where they can rob you. They may insist on escorting you to a nearby official taxi stand, currency exchange, or tour booking office, all of which are actually under their control. Once you've been separated from the main terminal, you become an easy target. Falling for this scam can result in you paying exorbitant fees, having your cash or valuables stolen, or even being physically assaulted. These criminals are experts at building a false sense of authority and trust to gain your compliance. Before we move on, I want to take a moment to express my gratitude. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe and click the bell to be notified of our latest travel tips and share this information with your friends and family. But let's get back to the topic. Tips to avoid airport traveler assistance scams. No matter how urgent or important the situation may seem, refuse to leave the main terminal building. Avoid going anywhere private or secluded with a supposed helper. Insist on resolving any issues right there in the main terminal area. These con artists will often try to lure you away from the safety and visibility of the crowded airport, claiming they need to take you to a more secure location or official office. But their true intent is to isolate you so they can rob or assault you without witnesses. No matter how urgent or important the situation may seem, refuse to leave the main terminal building. Insist on resolving any problems, questions, or mix-ups right there in plain sight of other travelers. If the person becomes insistent or tries to physically guide you away, firmly disengage and seek out airport security immediately. Your safety is the top priority. so don't let them manipulate you into a vulnerable position. When it comes to these traveler assistance scams, your instincts are your best defense. Trust your gut instinct. If something feels off or too good to be true, it probably is. Don't let a charming smile or authoritative demeanor override your internal alarms. These con artists are masters of deception, skilled at projecting an air of trustworthiness and helpfulness. But no matter how convincing they may seem, if that little voice in the back of your mind is telling you something is wrong, listen to it. Your instincts are your best defense against these predatory schemes. If a situation or individual just doesn't feel right, even if you can't put your finger on why, err on the side of caution. Politely disengage, keep your distance, and get to safety. It's better to be overly cautious than to let your guard down and become the next victim. Another key tactic these con artists use is the luggage swap. By keeping your bags and valuables close to your body at all times, you eliminate one of their main tools. Avoid putting your luggage down or setting it aside, even for a moment. In some cases, traveler assistance cons can be a bit more elaborate, involving the theft of your personal belongings. Here's how it might play out. As you're waiting at the baggage carousel, a well-dressed individual approaches you and claims to be an airport concierge. They may say they've noticed your luggage getting mixed up with someone else's and offer to help you sort it out. In the ensuing confusion, the concierge will subtly swap out your bag for one that looks similar but contains their own items instead of yours. By the time you realize what's happened, the criminal has disappeared into the crowd, leaving you with a bag full of worthless belongings instead of your own valuables. This scheme relies on the fact that you're likely feeling tired, disoriented, and eager to resolve the issue as quickly as possible. The criminal's apparent helpfulness and authority cause you to let your guard down, making you an easy mark. If you do, unfortunately, fall victim to a traveler assistance scam, don't be embarrassed. Report it immediately to the airport authorities or local police. The more incidents that are documented, the better they can crack down on these predatory schemes. By speaking up, you're not only protecting yourself, but also helping to safeguard future travelers. The more authorities know about these prevalent cons, the better they can increase security and warn the public. So don't hesitate to report what happened. You could be preventing the next victim. Well, there you have it. Tips to avoid becoming the target of a traveler assistance scam. Remember, staying vigilant, trusting your instincts, and keeping your belongings secure are key to protecting yourself from these crafty criminals. Don't let the friendly faces and false authority fool you. The sharks are circling, and they're looking for unsuspecting prey. Arm yourself with knowledge, and don't become the next victim. Wishing you safe and scam-free travels. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell icon so you won't miss out on our next travel tips adventure. Safe travels. We'll catch you in the next video.